Hello, my social world, and welcome to Mondays. Mondays is all about mental health, mommy stuff, and all things female. So, on that note, let's get into the video, shall we? What is up, my YouTubers? It's Jenny, and it's Mental Health, Mommy, and Female Mondays. Yes. Um, it is 7:51. It is Monday, December 9th. I had to look at my calendar. And if you see the lighting and you see the bad angle, it's because we blew a fuse in our electric box. We have to buy a new fuse, so you're going to have to deal with the lighting. And if you hear any screaming or anything running by, that is the triplets. So, well, you guys know that I have triplets, so you guys can ignore that. Um, I don't really have a general topic for today. It's kind of just mental health, mommy stuff, or female stuff. I'm just kind of doing a check-in right now because I think next year I'm going to have more of a outline format, if that makes sense. Today is just kind of like talking, catching you guys up. This is my second mommy vlog, I guess, if that makes sense. My head's a little woo, and my nose is all stuffed up because of the heat, obviously. Anyways, so topics. I'm not sure what I talked about or where I was in my last mommy vlog, first mommy vlog. So we're just gonna go from there. All right. Basically, month of November. It was great. Catching up, getting into a routine with the babies, trying to get up with them every morning by myself, trying to figure out their routine with bottles and breakfast and lunch and naps and everything else. Now that it's into December, I've pretty much figured out a routine. Does not mean that the routine works every day, um, as I have slowly found out. Um, Toddlers, they are officially toddlers. They turned 2 years old on November 29th. I haven't been filming as much these past month and a half, only because my camera had broke. And way back when, I think my birthday, I can't remember. My camera broke basically. So I have to film everything on my phones or my laptop. And my laptop doesn't have the best sound quality. And I do have a microphone I can plug up to the laptop, but then it will pick up literally everything. And I don't think you guys need to hear like the washing machine going or like the toy room sounds of them playing in there because that microphone is really good. And I'm not sure the features of how to turn that down. I'm rambling here. Oh, yes. If you've ever seen any of my vlogs, you guys know that I ramble. Anyways, so the babies, now that they're two and officially toddlers, hey, don't throw that at the puppy dog. They like to obviously throw their toys at the puppy. Yes, my mom got a puppy. She's a terrier mix. She's really cute, but having a puppy with the babies, it's interesting because the dogs are trained to, yes, they can beg for food, but they're trained not to like come up to the babies and take the food from them. Well, the babies kind of, we have high chairs. Yes, we do sit them in the high chairs. Maybe not always. I know my parenting skills are a little all over the place. I'm still getting used to having three toddlers. What I was going to say though is, speaking of that note, they are in the phase now of who wants to eat what which day. Oh yes. It's been a while since I've had a toddler. Airly was the last toddler. Cora was kind of there, but then she died. She was killed at 16 months. So I never got to like fully do the toddler thing. But Airly, I did. So it's been a while because she is 12 now. Anyways, yesterday I can't remember what I made for lunch, but let's see. I think let's see. Lunch yesterday. Yeah, yesterday's lunch was spaghetti and meatballs, and Trenton and Isabel ate. Isabel ate a lot of it. Trenton ate most of the meatballs, of course. Millie did not want to eat it at all. She was fine. She was not hungry. She just wanted to play. So I know some parents would sit them down in their high chairs and force them to eat, or make them something else. Like Jim would make them something else. I figured, you know what? If she's not hungry, they have usually a snack between breakfast and lunch. So maybe she was just in that phase. Toddlers go through that. It upsets me because then she is starving for dinner, but then dinner she didn't really. So I just left it. I was like, you know what? She'll eat when she's hungry and she's She eats, trust me. It's not like I'm starving her. Oh, she eats. It's just figuring out what she wants to eat that day. Chicken tenders, mac and cheese, the staples of toddlers. But that's not every day. Um, some days, chicken tenders, none of them want them at all. Mac and cheese, one baby wants to eat it all, and then two of them don't. It's typical. Um, Breakfast sausages. We buy the maple brown sugar sausage breakfast sausages, and yes, they are regular, not turkey. They love those. Millie is obsessed with those. She's like a little chipmunk. She will put like two on this side, two on this side, hold them in her mouth trying to chew them, and then she'll have like two in her hand. I guess one each or two each in her hand, and she'll just walk around like that. And it's the cutest thing. She loves her sausages. So she doesn't eat a sausage in the morning when we make them. It's like really, but let's see what else has been going on. Tantrums. Tantrums are in full force. Not usually we have a meltdown at least once, twice a day, depends. There are some days where they just wake up in a meltdown. So that's fun. How do I handle that with my mental health? Thank God for my medication. I will say that. Because normally I would be really overwhelmed and I would get upset and I wouldn't be able to calm myself down before I calm down. My mom does live with us. So, like the other day, she was home so she could come out of her room and help when I was getting overwhelmed. Now, today I am by myself. And when I am by myself, and if a huge tantrum fiasco happens between all three of them, I do know how to handle it. Um, it's hard. I will say that. It's very, very hard to not get angry or mad myself. But usually, and I hate to say this, I really do, but I'm going to expose myself and say that snacks help. Food. Goldfish are a thing with Trenton. You give him a couple goldfish, he is calm and fine. Usually, the girls, you give them a binky or a blanket. Like they have these blankets that they sleep with. You give them that, they're fine. Or I'm trying to think of what else. Can't remember what else. Chalk. Um, if you saw my TikTok, if you guys do have TikTok at all, uh, Trenton had colored on our bedroom wall with chalk. I'm not mad at it. I think it's kind of funny. I know. I know. Don't teach your kids to draw on walls or floors or furniture. Well, we don't teach them to draw on the furniture, but you know what I mean? Because then they'll go to other people's houses and they'll do that, or they'll do that at school when they start school. I know. But in my household, with me here personally, I do not mind. I was one of those people when I grew up. I always said I don't want my kids to be restricted to this. So they say, don't do this, don't do that. Like, because it's peel and stick wallpaper. One, this place is, I mean, a 92 trailer that eventually we're going to hopefully buy a new one. So, but I know the comments below are going to be like, don't do that. It's just me. And I know. But, um, and it's chalk, it washes off. I'm not giving them a permanent marker and saying go. The permanent markers are half the time I can't even find them. They're way up high. Crayons, I don't give them. We did try. We did try crayons like that, and they're not really into crayons yet. They really, really like the chalk. What I do every morning, or at least once a day, maybe not every morning, but speaking of mornings, I told you guys I apologize. My vlog is kind of all over the place, but if you've ever seen me talk, you know that I'm kind of all over the place. What I was gonna say before I go back to the chalk is, hopefully when I get a camera again, because I don't know how to film it between this laptop and my phones yet, is do a morning routine with triplets. I'm hoping that I have things written down. I have everything that I want to film starting next year. So we'll go from there. But anyways, now I lost my train of thought. Chalk. Chalk. Every day, at least once a day. I sit on the floor in the kitchen because it's the one without the rug. And I draw out the ABCs and I draw out 1 through 10. And then I draw some shapes and then I spell, like mommy, daddy, grandma, dog, and stuff like that. They love to learn. Trenton still, He knows how to talk, but he just doesn't choose to. It's not a concern of ours. Um, it kind of concerning, but I know he knows how to talk. He was saying apple the other day, and then it turned into uh-oh. The girls will count, they will sing, they will say their shapes. They know everything. They know how to count to 10. Sometimes they'll go over 10. It just depends. But they will sing their ABCs. Not quite alone yet, but um due to Miss Rachel, the TV show, then that's how they learned a lot. Anyways, I know this vlog is getting kind of long and I know that's kind of like all over the place, but if you guys have any questions, comments, thoughts, or concerns or advice, please link them below. I do hope you guys are subscribed to my channel and follow me on my other socials if you do have them. Um, my prison talk, if you are only here to find out about my prison talk, I am going to be starting that next year. All of my main videos, all of them, like editing and some from last year before I got arrested, will be starting next year. My mommy vlogs, I'm going to start probably, well, I'll probably upload this video that I'm filming now next Monday. And then I'll edit, or not edit, I'll probably upload my other mommy vlog that I just filmed 2 weeks ago, something like that, after I film this one. Come here. Want to come here? Oh, well, thank you. Want back? Yes, I give them I give them funnels. You want to see? You want to wave to the people? All right. Well, you guys, thank you for watching, and make sure to have subscribed to my channel. Turn on that bell because you don't want to miss when I do start filming next year's videos. Say bye bye. You stinky. And now I have to go change your baby. All right. You guys stay awesome. Bye. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that video. So please, thoughts, comments, questions, or concerns or advice, please list those below. And also follow me on my other social medias. And please make sure that you have subscribed to my channel, hit that bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. All right, bye.